Hello everyone and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy and Hope clash plus, rough times ahead for Ridge. Bold and Beautiful is erecting toward big drama as we slide into November sweeps. Weave the Eric is dying story, which has the implicit to do us in emotionally, and Steffy's back in city and not happy on a couple of fronts, which will give us some amusing competitions. With Richard belting amalgamations on a voyage, join me, Candace, in a look back at the once week and what's coming up. The challenge, although Bold and Beautiful appeared to pull out all the stops for Ridge and Eric's fashion showdown, the final product was ever lacking in the affectation we've come to anticipate from a Forrester show, particularly the couture line. Without the elevated stage, the snapping flashbulbs, and the overall pomp, it felt like exactly what it was modeled in exquisite gowns walking through a back room full of folding chairpersons. It was delightful to see the gowns and to have the excitement of chancing out who would win, and there was also some amusing bits with guest star Mary Osmond's Countess von Frankfurt and young and restless characters Esther Valentine and Lauren Fenmore. That said, it may have been a laddie jarring for suckers to have Charlie and Pam suddenly resolve up in a phone call so that he could take up with Esther, and it was hella disappointing that formerly again, Lauren came and left without crossing paths with her nemesis, Sheila Carter. It's just not realistic considering their history that someone wouldn't have advised her Sheila was back. I'd indeed have taken a quick scene where Lauren caught a regard of Sheila out of the corner of her eye and come shortly fear-stricken before alternate guessing herself. Anything. Come on. After staying all week for the verity to come out, I was puzzled by Brooke and Ridge's responses to being told by RJ that Eric was dying. Brooke showed infinitely further emotion in her last clash with Taylor than she did upon learning that her cherished father-in-law, who's the father of two of her children, had a many months to live. Also, although Ridge could be seen wiping down a gash, it was an unexpectedly low, crucial response. We could write it off to being in shock, but we watched detergents for those big reveals, and there was an important lucre. That said, with patron Casey Kasperzik teasing what may be Eric's burial, and Thorsten K advising in Sewed that this story is going to be a rough bone, there's plenitude of time for the waterworks. Find out which of Eric's children are headed home in the coming weeks as the story plays out. In the meantime, watch for Ridge to respect Eric's wishes and not let on that he knows he's living on his spouse's time. It's a sin Steffy and the kiddies made their return and no bone was more surprised than me at the discovery that my passions about Finn have changed after all that's gone on. This Jove has done exactly nothing to get relief of Sheila despite everyone prompting him to act. Indeed, when he was with Sheila and Deacon, he principally just left dumbfounded at the news of their love. After the fact, he didn't let Steffy know what was passing, and now will rant about Liam doing what he should have. Upon their return, the first thing Finn wanted to do with the kiddies was head to the sand, which reminded me of his negligence when he was last there with Kelly. On Friday, Finn rode Steffi's coattails as she blew into Deacon's place and brazened Sheila, indeed shoving her. While I love that Steffy seems back to herself, I am not impressed by him. We all know Liam has no credibility, but he's made some irrefragable points about Finn in the once many weeks that easily hit home for me as a bystander. Where do you stand? Office Showdown spoilers indicate that Steffy will get vengeance on Sheila for shooting her, which piques my interest. What could she conceivably do to get her back for what she did? Still, Sheila's not the only person Steffy will be tangling with. Per Sod, Steffy will return to the office and catch Hope and Thomas mid-make-out session. However, you'd be wrong if you suppose she's gonna just walk down telling her shoulders. It's Thomas who'll walk out and leave the women to have it out. Steffy will heave the anticipated allegations about Hope playing with her family's feelings and taking him down a slickery pitch, and Hope will defend herself, reportedly showing herself to be further Brooke's son than ever ahead. I'll bring the popcorn. The opinions expressed herein are my own. Answered mystifications, Thomas, fate sealed, new appearance, and Ridge's secret. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that November will bring some high-stakes drama and heated competitions. Effects are about to toast up in Los Angeles, so B&B suckers won't want to miss a nanosecond of the action. For starters, Steffy Forrester's love return will come with curveballs. Look for Steffi to buffet with Hope Lopin over her love with Thomas Forrester, but the truly anticipated sweepstakes will come when Steffi confronts Sheila Carter and goes after vengeance. Although Steffi is completely committed to John Finnegan, there will be some hurdles along the way, bones, that Liam Spencer will no doubt exploit. B&B spoilers say Liam surely won't give up on a future with Steffi, so she'll have further love triangle drama to contend with as November plays out. As for Hope and Thomas, their relationship should face a turning point. Hope is on the verge of a crossroads that'll determine whether she'll go each in with Thomas or break effects off. Of course, that'll help determine whether Thomas stays on a redemptive path to leading man status or reverts to the further unlawful character he used to be. Over with Ridge Forrester, he'll drop the station and put his own solicitations away for the sake of his fading father. Eric Forrester's grim condition will leave Ridge determined to make his Pater's final months the stylish they can conceivably be. That means playing up Eric's benefactions to Forrester creations and making him feel more valued than ever there. Still, Ridge will also seek answers about Eric's medical condition and hope that perhaps other croakers can help him. You can go Ridge will be willing to pay any quantum for the stylish specialists in the world. Alas, the bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest Ridge will find that Plutocrat can't buy everything, especially when it comes to time with his father. Eric is on a veritably emotional trip, which could get indeed tougher once he realizes Ridge and Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, know about his dire condition. Although Ridge will hide his knowledge of the situation as long as he can, there'll all inescapably come a point when Eric puts it together that his son is apprehensive of the verity. Next, Zen de Forrester Dominguez will grow a bit resentful of RJ, who preliminarily didn't watch about designing at all. Now it's like RJ is jumping ahead of Zend in the family business, so Zendu will have a problem with that. Zendu will enter RJ and Luna Nozawa's route a bit more, so that could bring an occasion for Zen to connect with Luna and maybe develop a crush. Paris Buckingham will also be around on with Katie Logan, Carter Walton, Bill Spencer, and Taylor Hayes, so they'll all play probative places in stories this November. As for Lai Finnegan, her fury will erupt over Poppy Nozawa's appearance in Los Angeles, so these sisters will disaccord as further mystifications unravel about Poppy's history miscalculations. Grounded on Lai's position of outrage, we'd still say there's a good chance Poppy slept with Jack Finnegan, so Luna could fluently be his natural son. Away, Deacon Sharp will face further issues when it comes to keeping hope in his life and trying to keep Sheila under control. It'll be quite the juggling act for Deacon, so look for complications as we make to a stunning Sheila climax in the coming weeks. That's it for the November exercise, but check back frequently for updates on all the astounding news that's still to come. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.